going to do a quick video here for you. We are canning meat here in the kitchen, and it's a mess. Anybody that has a big harvest coming in or is canning, you know as well as I do that the kitchen can get a little crazy. So we've got all this going on, but I thought I would film a quick video for you. A lot of folks are asking about canning meat. I think there's a big interest in that. For anybody that has ever lost a freezer, you will quickly understand how important it is to can your meats. I will always refer to you or refer for you to go to the ball canning book. You can get it at Walmart, you can get it at Lowe's. We're talking $8, and it's going to teach you everything you need to know about canning. There's a lot of different recipes for a lot of different things out there, but if I've always told you, and I will continue to say, that if you're a newbie at something, I trust them as a wonderful source, and I would start there. I'm also going to be canning bacon, chicken, and different things, but I just thought this would be something easy for me to start with, something easy for me to talk about first. The ball canning book, and it's on page 60 in the ball canning book, it talks about for every quart of meat that you cook, you will add about a 1 to 1.5 cup ratio of water. So this is what I did. There was a little bit of guesswork here, but we went with it. I got out, just to start, just to see, to kind of play, I got out 6 1-pound portions of my ground beef. Now this is 100% organic grass-fed beef. I buy it local. We're a real big customer. I'm pretty spoiled on the grass-fed stuff. You know, once you start eating that, it's just like with chicken eggs that are, you know, free range from a farm. Once you start indulging on that, you're not going to go back. You won't go back if you don't have to. So if I'm going to spend my time on doing it, I want it to be as good as possible and as fresh as possible. So what I did is I thought, well, I'm going to start with 6 1-pound, and they were about a pound, you know, 1.06, 1.1, you know, a pound and a quarter, up to a pound and a quarter. There was a little bit of variation there. So the lower, you know, a little, just a hair over a pound. And I cooked it up just like you would any other way, you know, for spaghetti or whatever. Cooked it up, drained off the fat because there is fat still in it, and then I put it back on the eye. Now I seared it. I probably didn't fully 100% cook it, because if you read in the book, it talks about searing the meat. It does not talk about fully cooking the meat, because you're going to pressure can this stuff. And I'm doing pints, you're going to pressure can it for an hour and 15 minutes. That's going to rock those pints, okay? Because like I said, you are pressure canning here. I'm about to put them in. So a lot of heat, a lot of temperature, a lot going on there. And no, I'm not afraid to use a pressure canner, obviously. And once you use it once or twice, you'll get over that as well. So all I did was cook it, drain it. In the process of doing this, on the side, I had boiling water. Now, you can use like tomato juice or broth. I just went with clean, distilled water, you know, my water. And I did about a 1.5 cup ratio of how many quarts I was guesstimating that I had. So I put in about 6 cups. And then I mixed that together, okay? And so it made like a beef and broth. I let it simmer just a little bit. At the same time, I was preparing my rings and my lids, and I had my pints. I wasn't sure if I was going to get 6 pints. My goal was minimum of 6 up to 8, and I got about 7.5. So I was just shy of a full, of getting to 8. So what I'll do is that beef, I'll just pull it aside. I'm going to finish cooking it a little bit longer. I'm going to put it in my freezer in my bin for my magic soup. If you've watched my video on magic soup, guess what's going in the magic soup? So say that works out good, right? So here's what we've got down here. I'm about to put it in the pressure canner on 10 pounds of pressure. Now, before I did finish, I'm closing off the lids, and this is still very hot. I just got this done and turned on the camera. Of course, I put the beef and the watery broth that I created in there. I put about a teaspoon of salt, cleaned the rims real good, put the lids and the rings on, and we're about to put in the pressure canner. And let me tell you, when you start pressure canning, listen to me, because this is a big deal. If you're pressure canning something, and a lot of you old timers already know this, if you're pressure canning something, I don't care what you're pressure canning, if you're pressure canning something more than, say, 20-25 minutes, add extra water. Because if you're doing something that takes over an hour or an hour and 25 minutes, like not tomatoes, but like corn or certain mixes, add extra water in your pressure canner because it will absolutely cook out. And then, there was one moment I thought that I was burning everything. Lucky for me, I did not. It turned out good and it's sealed. But don't be afraid to add a little extra water above the marking because if you go over an hour, you're going to need it. So I hope this helps. We're going to put this in here. We're going to rock it out. I hope to get on to some more videos about doing bacon, maybe some deer meat. We're just going to keep doing this because, like I said, we lost a freezer once and, lost a lot of meat in that freezer with some really good vegetables. And we were devastated about that. So this is one way to, keep your pantry going. So I hope this helps. I hope you enjoy it. Try it out, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.